Can we all take a second to appreciate how when Tyler was like, "Ooh, there's just gonna be a really dark thing," and it's like, and Magneto's like, "Oh, can we get a trigger warning?" He's like, "Dead children." Like everyone's like, "Oh no, that's fine. No, that's cool. That's whatever."
Dead kids, that's rock and roll right there.
Yeah, that's cool.
My character's name is Hornet. She is a half elven woman with long auburn hair, but she's almost ghastly in appearance in terms of the paleness of her skin, as well as she wears a flowing dress and a veil, so she kind of strikes a ghostly visage.
Mm.
And she wields a lance, which is probably where she got her name from.
Your character's a governor?
Yes. Well, technically, he is a folk hero, and he's a ranger. But I think that's just kind of like his nickname because he's a hero. It's like they've coined him governor because he's just a cool guy.
Oh, it's not like, "Oh, it's governor, how you doing?"
No.
Like Colonel Sanders is not really a colonel, but like they call him Colonel Sanders because
Yeah, he's the essence of it. But
Thank you for your service, Colonel.
Governor McConaughey, ranger, mouse folk hero, and I use Tinker Tools like as my stuff. I put chaotic neutral just because I don't think he's particularly like nice. He just kind of acts in his own interest.
As a governor should.
Yeah.
My character's name is Asimov, and he is a short, kind of hunched chameleon man with cotton candy skin, kind of a baby blue splash with pink. He's bundled up in a very thick fur parka and a pair of mittens, but he still seems incredibly cold. And he's just constantly wringing his hands together timorously, and just big old knapsack that's just kind of tinkling with lots of glass jars that are kind of tied to it. He's kind of just he's a sorcerer, and he's just he is an ornithologist. So he's studying birds.
Oh, okay.
So
I was like,
he's a very cottage core character.
Okay, so Echo Schmaltz, emphasis on the all, is tiefling rogue, gambler, owes someone a lot of money, takes out loans, wants to sees opportunity in a lot of stuff. Lost a horn on a bed.
Hi, my name is Mizuno Ami, and I just got out of wizard school from the Juban Prefecture, and I'm a water genasi, and I love books. I read a lot of books, and I have a great library that I'm trying to find books for. As my goal for life is to get more information from my books, and I don't like talking to people very much, so I'm sorry I'm a little shy. But yeah, okay, bye.
All right, we find our characters traveling down a lonesome road in a sort of wildernessy, barren landscape. And the night is growing cold as the sun crests over the mountains and the light slowly begins to leak and fade away. The landscape changes to a rather dark and foreboding one. Patches of mist floating about, obscuring some view, and not much can be seen in either direction. And yet somehow, over about 200 feet, you see a faint light, a flickering that might be a forest fire, or not a forest fire, a campfire of some kind. Little,
It's a big camp, the size of a forest.
yeah. So there appears to be some sort of campfire in the distance that seems to be shrouded by a patchwork of trees that are casting long shadows, heading in every which direction out from this source of light. You guys are slowly approaching that way. What would you like to do?
Asimov, are you cold right now?
Incredibly. 1 second.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Then allow me to help. And I'm going to reach into my bag. Hornet hasn't been shivering the whole walk, even though it's been excessively cold. But she'll bring out a little traveling blanket. He ran away.
I just tore out my headphones, so now I can't hear anything. All is silent.
Asimov finally has found true peace.
Thank you.
Not a problem. And I hand it over. I don't have much use of it anyway.
Friends, sirs and madams, I think it's not the rightest idea to go towards a fire, just saying. But I also am pretty cold as well, and I wouldn't mind having some sort of flame to warm myself by. So I suggest that maybe we get somewhat near that fire and try to investigate what it is.
Of course. Which one of us has the best sight? Mine is relatively decent. I can see far and perhaps scout what's happening there.
Mine's really good, actually. As a Genasi, I can see pretty far in the distance. I'll go ahead and roll.
By all means, after you.
Oh, cool. Well, I crit that.
Okay.
Good start.
As your Genasi eyes sort of like, I would say, like, even your third eye like opens up and you like traverse the plains and you scour over and you're like you all of a sudden get like a almost eagle-eye view, but you're like a little closer. You're just floating above, and you see and you hear these men. There's about 5 humanoid figures around. Well, actually, there's 6. And one appears to be tied up, and the others are kind of jabbing and jiving at her and laughing, and it doesn't look like a good scene necessarily. They appear to be bandits of some kind, ruffians, if you will.
I explain that. I give that information to the rest of the party that you just gave.
You got it.
Friends, I think, sirs and madams, I think we should go to that and save that poor girl. I think it's the only right thing, if you please.
Of course. And I'll basically pull my lance off from my back and just go toward the campfire, right?
Yes. It's about so far away. And I point to that direction.
And I get moving.
All right.
Dangerous.
Yes, it is quite dangerous. I anticipate our odds of victory are fairly simple, though. Probably about an even 50-50 split with our numbers versus theirs. I think
it would be worth it if it was a 10-90. Let's go.
Okay.
As you are getting closer, you hear them sort of like shouting about, and they're like, "Hey, pass me the last of that rum. Please let me go, sir. Shut up!" And you hear a smack ring out through the night. And there is another man who's like, "Man, this place gives me the creeps. I can't handle it." And he's like, what are you afraid of the ghost tales around here? What are they talking about? Oh, they say they used to sacrifice people to this tree. They would tie their entrails to the post and have them walk around it.
Go with me. Go with me on this.
Okay.
Asimov is going to. He takes out. He puts out his hands. He concentrates, and he's going to cast a cloud of fog, and create just kind of this very big, just spreading out from his hands and from his mouth as well, just kind of this white.
I was literally going to do the same thing.
And also another thing that he can do is I am as a sorcerer, mine is I'm a storm sorcerer, so he's also going to use tempestuous magic to let him fly up to 10 feet when he uses a spell first level of higher. So he does that, and as he does, he kind of picks up. So there's it kind of follows him, so it's much taller, and then he lands in one of the nearby trees.
So you created a sort of fog that kind of hides you guys all a little.
I don't think I could have done that better myself. That was really well done.
You hear the men are like, wait, what is going on here? It's getting a little extra spooky. And, they seem a little more on alert, but they haven't sensed your presence quite yet. I should have you guys. Everyone who's approaching, getting closer to them, roll stealth with advantage.
Then I'll just be a regular roll.
How to figure out how I do that?
You can just roll twice. Roll stealth twice.
Okay.
Oh boy.
But I got
Yeah, so mine's a 3 because it would have just been a regular roll for me.
Mine's a 19.
Yeah. So
I have a thing I want to try as well.
Hit the run.
all right,
they
let me go with this first. So with as you guys slowly approach, yeah, you cleared it. They mostly seem unaware of your presence until Hornet steps on a branch of sorts, and a loud crack goes through the night. Crack! There's a crack through the night, and all the bandits go suddenly stop or stand if they were sitting, and they start looking out there, and they're like, "Hello?" All right, Mizuno, you wanted to do something?
Yeah, I did. Do I see any kind of standing water or cups, or is there a pot on this fire or anything that has any kind of liquid at all?
I mean, there's a cloud of fog. That's water.
Yeah. So we got
I don't know if this would work for the fog and the water in the fog, but I want to cast shape water. It's a cantrip.
All right. They were drinking alcoholic beverages.
That should work, right?
What is it you want to do?
Oh, I want to create the water into a figure that would potentially frighten them away.
Okay. What's the figure? What's it look like? What happens? One of them's shaking and holding a cup.
I want to try to get the water to come out and look like a dragon, like a little mini water dragon. But I want all the water in the cups in that area to merge together, to the water to go into them. Basically.
All right. As you begin manipulating the spell, there's the one of them's got like a water skin that's then in the grog inside slowly starts pouring out, and two others that just have cups that the water swirls out of it and begins to coalesce into some sort of dragon form. Oh, this place is haunted. Oh, what's going on? And then they like drop their sacks and the cups, and the dragon forms and starts to breathe a spout of water. And they take out their weapons and they're slicing at it and they're going crazy. And one dragon goes and spouts into one of their faces, and he's like, and they seem pretty distracted by it.
I think this would be a good time, sirs and madams, to go and get the person that's tied up while they're distracted. If you please.
I think being in the tree was a bad idea. I can't hear you.
Oh, I said one of us should go down and get the person that's tied up while the others are distracted.
Mr. Echo.
Yeah, fine.
Just, you are the most stealthy of us. I think that may be the most fitting role.
This is true. I am quite stealthy. Well, as they say, sneakums.
They say that.
Catchphrase being workshopped.
Yep.
They do say that. I've heard them say that a lot.
they do say it. So I guess I'm gonna try to sneak around and nab this lady.
All right. Make another stealth check with the advantage. Just roll stealth twice.
Why do you have like 9? Oh, you got 24.
Oh!
Jeez. All right.
Sneakums.
You're able to infiltrate their inner circle, sort of, and you're like right up on the woman who's bound hands and feet. She's right there, and she's like, "Oh, what? Please don't hurt me."
I'm not gonna hurt you. Don't worry about it. Just I'm gonna very quietly get you out of here. I know you're alarmed because you just saw this, 7-foot tall thing appear out of nowhere, basically. But listen, just come with me. Everything's gonna be fine. All right? Just keep your yaps shut.
One of the bandits is like, "All right, we gotta like get out of here or something. Go to grab the girl." What do you do?
I guess I try to snatch her up, like fireman.
Let me get a strength check.
Check.
Oh. Okay. Mew.
Okay. A dirty 20.
All right. Yes. You're able to lift her up on your shoulder and begin bailing out of there. Let me get one more stealth check.
All right.
With advantage.
Well, that works.
Nope.
Maybe you can crit.
Let's see if it looks even harder. Let's see.
You managed to
let's do it.
You managed just in time to like, as you grab the girl, you pull her over your shoulder, and then you kind of like jump back, and the mist or the fog kind of just wisp around you, just as one of the men turned back to try and grab the girl, and it's nowhere to see. Like, oh, she's gone. Someone's taking her. Oh, and
as
they
I
all
disappear in the mist, I definitely want to say, "Losers."
Oh, did you hear that? Oh, somebody's playing a trick on us. Quickly, just fire crossbows in every direction. And everyone, I guess they should just attack with disadvantage, probably.
Yeah.
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 Since they're willy-nilly firing into the woods. Yeah, I think so.
In all directions.
Yeah.
One of them like, "Wait, guys, we need a budget our crossbow usage."
One of the bandits, with their takes out their light crossbow and aims right for where the girl was, and aiming in that general direction, and fires a bolt that swiftly goes through the air and strikes Echo. Right, strikes Echo for 4 points of piercing damage.
Oh my caucus.
Thank God, Echo's focus. It's
Echo right in the tuchus.
Took us down. Took us down.
That was my good cheek. That was my.
That'll never be a bottle.
Saving that cheek for later.
That's my favorite focus I've ever had.
Yeah, it hits you right in the tuchus. And
Retirement.
Hornet, you take a bolt right to your shoulder for 4 damage.
Oh.
I heard one of the ministers. I heard a thwack in this direction.
Using the mist, and they were mentioning like a tree earlier, like a spooky tree, like people get put up on.
Yeah.
I'm going to flip my lance and plant it into the ground, so through the fog it looks like the silhouette of a tree, and I'm going to hang my body around it, like wrap my body around it like a corpse would be, and I'm going to say, and like I think the crossbow bolt in my shoulder is probably helping sell this, and I'm going to say, beware running into here, else you will become one with the forest. I'm going to try to intimidate them all to run away.
All right. Let's get an intimidation check.
Asimov, help with that.
Of course.
He has a what's it called when you have a tail that moves just as well as any other limb?
I don't. What?
He has a prehensile tail.
Okay. Great.
So he just kind of neatly so he's hanging down and just kind of hangs upside down, just kind of as she says that, as Hornet says it, she just kind of just kind of falls and then jerks as her tail kind of catches.
Awesome. Let's get intimidation checks with advantage.
All right. Total 18.
They all scream in terror and they start cowering back, and they end up getting right up close and personal to this tree that they were cowering behind. And then you hear a large bellow, and they begin to quiver and scream. But the bellow came right from behind them, and and then you hear them screaming as their bodies seemingly just seem to go, or just are flying through the air. They go like two of them end up flying overhead over Asimov and Hornet, and another lands by Echo's feet and like scurries up and just starts like bolting in the other direction. And suddenly, all of a sudden, the fog starts to be blown away by some great force, and slowly as it starts dissipating, you see that there's this tree.
New tree has approached.
And its limbs have come to life, and they're like sputtering and flailing about. And and this like horrific looking monstrosity of a tree starts bellowing, and you can see it takes and picks up one of the bandits that's still there and looks behind at it, and its limbs grab it up into the air and rip it in half, and blood just spatters the grounds before them.
We should get far away. We should.
Yes, I agree. This is a smart idea. Let's get out of here.
I think in general, the only person that was closest to the camp was Echo.
Oh, that's the tree. Oh, goodness.
Oh my. Yes, I'm just seeing this now too.
Oh, okay, yeah. On roll 20, you can see what the tree looks like.
That does not bode well.
Nope.
Oh, it's that big. It is that big in game.
Oh, Jesus.
Abby, how do you pronounce the governor's name? Is it
Hanahe?
Hanahe? Okay.
All right.
Hanahe, do you recognize it? What is it?
As hey, as you may know, I'm a mouse, so I'm very familiar with trees, but I ain't never seen a tree like this, and I would like to investigate it.
I've
do
never seen
Arcana
two
checks, too.
pretty trees.
I ain't never seen two pretty trees.
Always one of them got to be trying to kill me.
Can I do an Arcana check on it real quick, too?
Yes, you may.
Okay, cool. 17.
17. You can surmise that it's from this like kind of demonic arcane energy that has just manifested through countless rituals of blood sacrifices to it, seemingly giving it a astral ethereal form that's merged into the physical plane with this spooky magic that's been going on lately.
Friends, this is not of this earth. We need to be very careful if we're going to engage it, but I recommend highly that we don't engage it. I recommend that we leave the area. It's not a smart idea.
Yeah, I can't afford the other cheek being missing.
I see the way that tree's looking at my cheek.
Cheeks. Not good bedfellows.
All right. Well, the ground begins to tumble and writhe, and you see sort of like the mounds of dirt kind of uplifting as this root just rips out from the ground. And Echo, make a dexterity save.
All right.
Beans.
Gotta check. Is anyone here really bad with plants?
I have a plant.
Like any plant they touch dies. The anti-green thumb is what we need right now.
All
Me
right.
personally, yes. Hornet, no.
The grasping root reaches up out of the ground and grabs Echo by the foot. Well,
Oh man, my feeties.
I can't have that. Can I try to run up and stab through the branch with my lance?
yeah, let's anyone who wants to get in this fray, let's roll initiative.
I'll roll it. I think I'm gonna need to help people, but
Do I roll this? I'm already
Yes.
in.
Anyone who's gonna run into the fray will roll
I
initiative.
clicked the wrong one.
Yeah, so-
You're okay. I'll
Sorry.
go with the first one, 10.
Governor McConaughey is just doing math problems in his head. I'll do great. I rolled a 3.
We've got like a nice
Hornet
diversity
3.
of rolls here. Nice spread.
All right. Yeah. First up would be Echo. What would you like to do? As it grabbed you, the girl you fell and the girl collapsed to the floor.
So its root is wrapped around my feeties.
Yes.
So guess I got to get rid of that. I guess I will. Fucking hell. It's not really a good thing to try and get it with. Okay, so I can use anything in my inventory, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess I try to use. I pull out my rapier's not gonna do fucking shit. It's a finesse weapon.
Voodoo!
Yes, right.
Be you root or chicken?
Right. Yeah. I guess that's what I'm gonna try to do because I mean, yeah, I'm gonna pull out my rapier and I'm gonna try to swizzle at the root that's holding onto my foot as fast as I possibly can.
Yeah. Do it to it. Just go ahead and roll for attack. Nice.
Strike.
That'll hit. Yeah, that was interesting. I don't think you used your rapier, but no, it's okay.
Oh no. Okay.
You just ran
Yeah,
up and
you're right.
off the tree. You're like,
I thought I had my rapier, but I punched it instead.
Ew.
So now you just gotta roll damage. I'll let you use that for your rapier if you want.
and the sneak attack damage. That's cool.
Yeah, that wouldn't count, so I'll just go with the 6.
Well, the dangling lady could be an ally, maybe.
Oh, I guess that's true.
Potentially, I don't know.
Well, I mean, it's enough anyway that you slice through the root and you're free.
Take that, you stupid tree.
So you can get up and still move. You probably have 30 feet. You can still move 15 feet away if you wanted.
Yeah, let's do that.
I think he has. Do you already have cunning action?
No, that's a second level rogue.
Oh, is it? Okay, never mind.
Sure. So I guess I'm gonna back up a little. Let other people do some heavy lifting.
All right, you can physically move your character. Every square is 5 feet.
Oh.
And
I
don't
move
forget
15?
the girl's on the ground.
Oh fuck. Can I bring her with me?
Yeah.
Can I keep fireman carrying her?
You'll just need do another strength check to pick her up off the ground.
Oh God, let's hope my sciatica isn't acting up again.
My sciatica.
Uh-oh.
You seem to have kind of sprained your like you hurt your ankle real bad when you tripped over that root, and so you go to pick her up and you're like, oh, my ankle, and you drop her, and that's your turn at the moment.
Okay.
Next would be Mizuno.
I'm gonna do an investigation check to see if there's any weaknesses I can see off of the tree. Do I have to be within range to do that? Or
Actually,
can I do that from here?
I can give you with your earlier Arcana check. I'll just say that you infer that it's still physically a tree, which is made of wood, which is vulnerable to fire.
Ah, got you. All right. If anybody has any I say this out loud to everybody. If anybody has any fire attacks, now would be a good time to use them. If anyone has the ability to cast some fire or even just a torch, that's like my info to everybody. I don't have that. Clearly. So I'm going to go ahead and cast Ray of Frost at the tree. Try to get some tree frost going on.
All right. Roll the attack.
Oh, it was on 15. I still got a 9.
You go to summon the power for the attack, and as you blast it towards the tree, one of its mighty branches comes and just sort of intercepts, blocking it from doing any major damage. As the frost engulfs its branch, just smacks it on the ground. A few twigs go flying off, but it seems to be unhurt and amused, really. It's like... Next in the order would be Asimov.
I'm sorry, sirs and madams. I'm sorry.
Okay, still in a tree, okay, Esma's very scared.
McConaughey, you're on deck. Followed by Hornet.
Okay, Asimov needs to get down first. Asimov is going to just yell, "Catch me!" and then try and just jump down towards Hornet. That's gonna be his movement. I don't know how that works. I guess that's a reaction.
I mean, I'll just let that happen. That's fine.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, God, are you okay? Are you okay, Asimov?
I did not know if God was gonna let this work.
I'll put you down gently on the ground.
We'll just say that took like 10 feet of movement or something.
Hey, alley-oop. And then Asmov is going to touch Hornet's side and cast. Can I cast jump on? I think it's a touch spell. Yeah. Cast jump on her. So now she's a springy, bouncy paladin.
What's that look like when you did that?
It just kind of. Honestly, it doesn't really look like anything. He just kind of whispers something that almost sounds like a prayer, and there's just like a quick breeze, and suddenly she just feels like she just did all her stretches for the first time ever. Like, first, just finally, oh, right, before a run. Okay.
All right.
I'll say this. You whisper into Hornet's ear, and like she kind of like nods a bit, and then if you're close to her, you see she's just kind of like she's like a little hoppy on her feet.
All right, McConaughey.
Hey y'all, so here's the situation. I do have a torch, but I am not close enough to this tree. So should I run? Is that what I should do? Is approach the tree?
You can get to the tree. I think how many feet is your movement?
5.
You can only move 5 feet?
Oh, my attacks are set at 5 feet. I don't know where to find
how much sorry.
I move.
I mean, he is a little mouse, so that makes sense.
I'm tiny.
You see where it says your
25 feet is how far I go.
All right, so you're here. You can get to anywhere around here. You could go to help, maybe over here with these two. You don't. There's a girl like right here.
Okay.
Can see that she's 3 inches tall. Her legs look like Sonic right now to move 25 feet.
I'm gonna go real fast, and yes, I will be hopping over to help out my dear friends Echo and Lady on ground.
My dearest friend, Lady
All right,
on
so there is an action called the help action that you can take, which means on whoever you're helping on their next turn, they will, depending on what you're doing, usually gain advantage. I believe actually don't have too many people that do the help action.
D&D players are selfish creatures.
Yeah,
selfish bastard.
Help action.
Maybe like what do you think you're doing to aid them? Like, okay, let's just do this interaction. You run over to Echo, and like, what do you say?
Hey, I got this torch. I was hearing from Mazzino that we got to burn this sucker down.
Well, I mean, fucking throw it at it. I don't. Jesus.
I would like to throw it at it very, very much. I don't know if that's an option for me right now, but if I could I would.
I think your torch. Also, you have multiple torches, and they're really just like kind of matchsticks. I probably.
Yeah, that ain't gonna work.
All right. I will help you out with this
bit.
lady then, and make sure that she gains consciousness. You know,
Well, torches are. I guess you mean for size. Yeah. Shit.
I had to think about that's the one thing with mouse folk and like smaller creature things. You got to think of downsizing the equipment they use.
still 95 pounds of stuff, guys. I'm dragging around.
Have we ever even seen your character, or have we just seen like a small, just kind of mangled pyramid of swag that just drifts across the ground at a large
The drip is off the charts. The drip.
You could
You probably not seen. Go ahead,
deadly
Tyler.
garage thing.
I was just gonna say, an idea would be to maybe undo the binds of the woman. Maybe she could run on her own.
Yeah, and I could nibble on it, try and cut the ropes or whatever with my strong teeth.
Yeah. Let's do a strong teeth, nibble through. Well, okay, whatever's better for you, sleight of hand or strength check.
Oh, I'm great with my sleight of hand.
All right.
Did I do it?
Oh yeah. You get through those ropes, and she's free, and she's like, "Oh my god, thank you. You're so cute. I love it."
Ma'am, I love you too, but you are way too big for me. It's not a matter of weight, it's just a matter of I'm a tiny man.
Yeah, keep it in your pants, lady. Jesus.
All right. Oh, okay. All right. It's Hornet's turn.
Okay. Can I reach into my pouch and pull out a torch, light that sucker up, run up to the tree and try to jump in it, like into it, to light it up from the inside?
Yeah, I'll let you try that.
Just rip the person in half. All right, cool.
Oh.
What is your strength score, by the way?
My strength score is 16.
Okay, so currently you can jump 48 feet if you get a running start.
Yup. Does it have a big
The
tree
rules.
mouth I can jump into?
Do a perception check.
Sure thing. A natural 20.
It's all mouths.
Oh, geez. Yeah, you like see that there's one like main big huge tree mouth that's kind of like off kilter from the center, that appears to be like you can sense there's like the most like juju magic just coming from like this one central area.
So yeah, what I'll do is I'll take my lance, dive it into the ground, pull out the torch, light it, and then basically bounce off the lance in this magically fueled jump, probably attempting a corkscrew like a football.
Okay.
Mouth.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's get an acrobatics check.
Acrobatics. I'm probably going to flail. I will try.
No, I can say with the jumping powers, I'll advantage.
Oh, okay. So the first one's 9. That's above average. Oh,
it's
17.
-2.
There you
All
go.
right, yeah, that'll do it. And let me get a sleight of hand check to see if you can manage the lighting of this torch in the air. Is that what
We
you
will
said you were doing?
Oh, just lighting it before and then jumping.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Okay, you're up in the air. And you're going. Then let's get an attack roll of sorts.
Sure thing. Should I just use my lance attack roll?
Yeah, let's just do a lance attack roll.
Cooler thing. 19.
Yes. That will hit the tree, and you land that sucker right in the mouth and shove it down deep, and it bellows out roar, as and it's sort of bellowing, just like bellows the flames, and they grow tall, like it's raw, lots of it's flamey, extra flamey. I need to get better with my descriptors. And you deal a lot of damage. You deal 23 points of damage as it's lit on fire, and it flails, and it's burning in pain, and it's you get the sense that if it could. Oh wait, it is bloody, actually. What happens then is sap starts to bubble and boil and come to the top and dribble and ooze as if it was bleeding profusely. And in fact, some of that isn't sap. It looks like it's blood from the past sacrificial people that have been given to this tree and the arcane rituals.
Too much heat, too much heat, too much blood, too much blood.
And it is the
Super hot.
tree's turn. And it is going to try and lash out at you with its claws for attacking it. Oh, the second one didn't go through. Oh, weird. Does an 18 hit you?
That one hits, yes, correct.
Yeah. Oh, okay. There's the second one. All right. Only the first one. You take. Oh God, you guys are squishy level 1s. You take 8 slashing damage.
That's enough to knock me out.
Oh no. And you are down. And it's going to go ahead and send out its grasping roots again over towards Toner. Echo.
Son of a bitch.
The vines wriggle and writhe and burst out of the ground and is able to wrap around your leg. You're grappled again. And on your turn,
You feel like Sisyphus.
you take 5
Yeah.
points of damage.
Ooh. All right. Okay.
And it is
Okay.
your turn.
So I got 1 hit point, huh? Cool. All right. Well, I'm gonna.
So you're grappled as well. So you're stuck where you are at the moment.
Yeah, I guess. So I guess I'm going to use my. I got a short bow.
Mizuno,
Right?
you're on
yes,
deck.
yes, I do. I got a short bow, but I also have. Wait a minute. I also have a tinderbox. Does that mean I can light it on fire?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So I'm gonna
Oh,
light
shit.
that baby on fire, and I'm gonna aim right at that where sweet Jesus, I almost said Snarla, where Hornet just stabbed it, and I'm gonna shoot right at it.
All right.
Also for Hornet, she like dove right into the mouth, and then like the thing lights on fire, and then there's a as it bit down on her, and then she just went limp. She just-
16. Yes, yeah, 16. That'll hit. Your arrow flies true through the air and pierces that open cavernous mouth that is aflame right now. With Hornet inside.
And then it took us.
So go ahead and roll damage.
Is that gonna kill Hornet? That doesn't kill Hornet, does it?
Oh, and you are next to an ally, so that's fine. No, I'm not letting that happen. 10. So you deal with the fire damage. You deal 10 damage total. And it roars and bellows and spits out the corpse of Hornet from
Jesus
the
Christ.
seeming shock. I mean, it's not a corpse yet. Still alive. Mostly. Yeah.
lightly crisped.
So then it is now oh my gosh. Mizuno's turn. And Asimov, you're on deck, followed by McConaughey, and then lastly Hornet.
So, question for you: judging by the picture that you post up, this thing has a lot of eyes, right?
Yeah.
Like it's visually, it uses the eyes to see. It's visual. They're not just for show. Like that's how it looks.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna make a move. So I have 30 feet of movement, so I'm gonna move to. Hold on, I gotta figure out where I'm going. Excuse me. Sorry.
It's okay.
There's a specific spot that I have to move to make it. Otherwise, I would just jack up Hornet.
And you can, yeah. And you'll need to select the arrow again to actually move, or you can use your arrows. Can you do that?
Okay, so I'm gonna go here, which puts the tree at 15 feet, but Hornet at 20, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you're good.
Cool. And then I'm gonna cast color spray to try to blind the tree.
Okay.
Not surprised me at all that your character knows color spray.
Well, yeah. I made her exactly like Sailor Mercury. So I'm gonna do that. So I have to roll 60-10, I guess. Is that right? I don't know why I didn't just
Yeah.
roll
you
45.
So it's definitely blinded.
Okay, that's what I wanted to do.
You got it.
Cool.
So the tree is now blinded. Did you have any bonus actions or anything, or your turn's over? Right, Asimov, it's your turn, followed by McConaughey and Hornet.
Okay. Just to be clear, so there are still vines attacking Echo. It's McConaughey, right? I'm saying it right?
McConaughey.
It is McConaughey. Yeah.
McConaughey.
Like Matthew.
It does not work for my tongue. I don't know why. McConaughey. Okay. McConaughey is still just freed the girl, and Hornet is unconscious. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Well, Hornet's priority. Oh God.
Blinded, by the way. I think I told everybody that when it happened. I'm like, it's blinded. It can't see. So,
Yeah. Okay. In that case, you know what? Asma is just gonna use his action to dash, so that he can first get all the way to Hornet, and then dragging someone who uses twice as much movement to get back. So basically, he's just gonna bring Hornet back to where he currently is on the map.
Awesome. Okay. I can just... Here you go. Wherever you want.
And he's just kind of doing that quiet scream the whole time, just like...
She's
All right,
getting like dragged by the foot, and she's just like.
Matthew McConaughey. Or not Matthew. Just
Alright.
Governor McConaughey.
It could be Matthew.
Man, if it was Mayor McConaughey, so close.
Would it help if I also took my longbow and took my tinderbox supplies and fired an arrow on fire at it?
Oh, yes.
yeah.
All right, I would like to do that.
I was not enough all rights. You need at least two.
Yeah, all right. I will do it.
Yes, that'll hit. Roll your damage.
Oh, okay. How do I do that?
It's just the boxes next to that box that you clicked.
Okay.
So you did your longbow. There was the hit DC and then the damage, the 1d8 plus 4.
Yeah, and it was 12.
All right. How do you kill this tree?
Nice.
What happens? How does it go down?
All right, so I've taken my longbow, I set a piece of cloth on fire, and I shot it at that tree. Toast is done over there. And it launches right into one of the eyes, and you hear the tree screaming, ah, ah, and it explodes with fire.
Yes. And it's glorious, and it blazes, and there's the brilliant light in the sky. It's almost as if it becomes daylight for a second. And you marvel in the glory of this moment until you realize raining shrapnel of twigs and branches on fire are falling from the sky. So, everyone make a dexterity save.
I can't.
I also have resistance to fire.
Oh, that's good.
Ooh,
All right,
that's
just make a
nice.
dex save though.
You don't have
So-
resistance.
I have a disadvantage. I'm dragging a
I
giant.
don't have a resistance to tree.
Yeah, Asimov has disadvantage.
Well, can I get lower than 2? All
I
right.
think I
Sure.
just get hit though, right? I just get
I got
Well,
13.
I was counting Asimov dragging you around.
weird.
That's a 5. So there you go.
All right. You both get pelted for 2 damage by these searing cinders.
Ooh.
That was Asimov, and then consequently Hornet, but it doesn't matter.
Okay, so someone heal Hornet. Because
Just smacks the unconscious body.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Echo, you got pelted in the head for like 1 damage.
Well, that would totally knock me out.
Oh shoot!
We're 2 down.
just as I see the branch like smack on Hornet's body, I'm like, oh, that looks like it's gotta hurt. I just smack right in the face.
McConaughey is like, it's over. Yes. Oh shit.
Everyone else manages to duck and dodge out of the way of the debris. And congratulations on defeating the tree of sacrifice.
Huzzah.
All right.
Yay! Hooray!
Yeah.
I like it.
If anyone's got any healing of any kind, or some or wants to do medicine checks to stabilize or bring them back to
yeah.
life,
PPR. Let's go.
I have a high medicine, so I can do a medicine check on somebody too. So
Elevate her feet.
we want to say Asimov and Mizuno are both working on Hornet.
yeah, that works.
Well, go ahead and roll at advantage. Roll one more time.
Asimov was just like, don't you die on me! Stay alive!
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, 14 is my top.
All right, yeah, 14 will do it. It'll bring what are you doing exactly?
It's okay.
Oh, so I look into a book really quick that I have on me, and I look through quick medicinal medicines of the forest, and I happen to see that you can make a paste out of moss, and there's a little moss on the side tree. So I grab it real quick. I use a little bit of moisture in the air just to kind of create a paste out of it, and I paste it over top of the wounds really quickly of all of them, which creates a salve, and the salve should be enough to heal the wounds. Like this should be good. Here, put some on there, on that side, quickly, and I just kind of paste all over.
All right. So Hornet is stabilized, but not yet awake.
Oh god. Oh god.
And yet from this sort of battle and elation, you all somehow feel a power within you grow stronger, resonating throughout your bodies, and you all gain to level 2.
Okay.
So for your clever way of dealing with the bandits and then successfully defeating and combat the tree, you all can level to 2.